Reflections on Lesson 15. My thoughts are images which I have made. What do I see when I think of anything? A cup or a chair or me or God. My thoughts are images, they're pictures of the thing I'm thinking about. The lesson explains that what I think, I see, and I think it's real. That's what happens when I dream, and that's what happens when I see illusions. And years ago, when my brain was super sick with Lyme disease, I was having what the doctors called delusions. My thoughts were dark and crazy for months. And the hardest part was I knew they were crazy, but I couldn't stop them. I looked out my bedroom window one day and saw, to my surprise, that my car, the grill part where the headlights were, looked like a sinister cat. Crazy, I know. The headlights are kind of slanted. So I think it was a Siamese cat. I can laugh about it now, but that was a tough day. I kept saying, this is crazy. A part of me knew that my car was not a cat, but another part of me was so threatened by it that I started growling at it. I couldn't keep myself from reacting to it as if it were real. And the next thing you know, I'm up on all fours in the middle of the bed, staring out the window at my car, growling at it like I was a dog. That shit really happened. I had no idea when I went through things like that, hard things, that one day it would help me understand the lessons of this course. Talk about not understanding anything I see and not knowing what a thing is for, and recognizing that my thoughts are images which I have made. That story was an extreme example of seeing illusions. And I don't have those episodes anymore, but I have had some of the light episodes they talk about in this lesson. It was so cool to read that and think, oh my gosh, that's happened to me. I've seen light around my son Aaron when we were purposely, a long time ago, trying to see each other's auras. I've seen it around myself in the mirror. I was making the bed one morning, just singing from my spirit, singing words like, you are whole, you are holy, you are love. And as I sang, I felt myself get physically lighter. And something said, go sing to yourself in the mirror. So I did. And my body was surrounded by light, and it was coming from me, from the inside out. It didn't seem possible. I just kept singing with tears of joy streaming down my face. I couldn't believe it was happening, and I didn't want it to stop. And it still moves me today to know that something like that can happen. And other light episodes have happened with other people since then. I've seen light around a healer when she was speaking, and it extended from her onto the person sitting in the chair beside her. I'm talking about you, Dee, if you're listening to this. I saw a light with my eyes closed one time around Randy and I. We were laying in bed, and one night, we were all cuddled up, just loving on each other, and we were glowing. The lesson says that when that begins to happen, it's a sign that your eyes are opening at last. At last. I see the light, and it's wonderful. I'm no expert, but here's what I understand about this lesson. I am responsible for what I see. I have to put my experience of the world on me. My experiences come from my thoughts. If my thoughts are dark and full of fear, I'm going to see things that are dark and full of fear. If my thoughts are of light, I'm going to see light. I give everything the meaning it has for me. My thoughts are images I have made. I give it the meaning it has for me.